Hey my cinephiles, poets, and freaks, it's me, Pennyangelausa. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. It's been a fucking minute. So, in this video, it's just going to be a quick little life update about where I've been, what's been going on with me, and my fucking issues. Your girl's doing better now. So the last time y'all saw me, I was, feeling those self-delete vibes, with mental health and mental illness. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm always going to struggle with that. I'm always going to deal with that. I will never be cured, right? It is what it is. It's very chic that I'm smoking a cigarette indoors. Yes, it is. I will be doing a video on being chic because I feel like a lot of people think being chic is like being clean girl or being like fucking this perfect person. Being chic is so fucking it's more like badass than anything. It's like yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette indoors, and I have on this glam and a pink Christmas tree and you know what I mean? You don't understand. And I kind of don't really expect many people to. That's why I'm gonna have to school you guys on that in a bit, but that's not that's not what today's video is about. Yes, it's 6 p.m. and I'm drinking an iced latte in a glass. That's very chic. My apartment is old and run down. That's very chic. But anyway, I just want to get on here because one, I miss you guys. Do y'all like my new hair, my new vibe? It's been forever. Life has been lifing, and I had a pretty scary encounter over the holidays, and I really don't want to, and I'm not going to get into it, but that encounter has changed my whole perspective on life, what I'm doing, and what I need to do. I know I need to do so much more in life. But the thing is, anything can happen. Anything can happen at any time, and I need to stop playing it small. And I'm making this video. If you are someone that's playing life so fucking small, why are you doing that to yourself? You're being a disservice to yourself by playing it small. I tell myself I want to write a poetry book. I said this year, by the end of 2025, I'll have a poetry book out. Where's the book, Penny? Yeah, where's that book? I couldn't fucking tell you if I wanted to. And I would like to tell you, but I don't know where it's at because I didn't do it. I suffer from imposter syndrome, and I always think no one would care about my writing. I still think no one would care. I think I need a bigger platform if I'm going to try to sell a book. If I can't get anyone to care about a video where it's you can see me, there's aesthetics and background music, how am I going to get anyone to care about reading a book? People aren't even reading books like that anymore, let alone by some strange random fucking black that you don't know. But I'm at this point where it's I don't care. And success to me would be if I publish a book and 60 years from now some random 15-year-old girl finds some old book at a thrift store by an unknown author, an unknown poet, and they find that book and they buy it, and then they're posting it on whatever TikTok is at that time. 60 years from now, they're talking about how they found this really cool book by this small author, and they did research on me, and they found out that it's me, right? And this girl led this life, and she wrote all these poems, and she did this and that, and she had a YouTube channel, and I'm this niche character, this niche person in the art world, in the English literature world. That is success to me. It may not be some book sold at Barnes and Nobles. It may be some just random little indie bookstore, but I just want to have a notion that I was here, physical evidence that I was here beyond just TikTok or YouTube, a book, something physical that you could touch and hold and read, write shit down in it and throw it at someone, you know what I mean? When you realize the fragility of life, which I have, or a week ago, I've really realized how fragile life can be. And if you're not living every day to do something that makes you happy and that fulfills you, then what are you doing? I refuse to have life just be something where I go to work and come home and that's it, which it has been. I've been very busy with work, coming home tired, exhausted, depressed, not wanting to film. And I remember in the beginning of my weight loss journey, I would tell myself, Penny, work out after work. If you can give a job 8 hours of your day Why can't you give yourself 8 hours or even an hour just to fucking work out? You know what I mean? So I need to think about that when it comes to making art and creating content. So that's something I'm definitely going to, you know, try to work on. What else do I want to talk to y'all motherfuckers about? Okay, so I'm going to post a vlog from when I went back home. These vlogs are so old. I'm thinking of just like scratching all my old content that I had filmed over the summer that I just never edited or published, because like that person is not this current person, and it's not that like it's not me, obviously. You know, there's a vlog I did when I went to Cook's Corner, the infamous biker bar in Orange County, and I had quite a night and I vlogged that whole experience. But my summer was quite dark. It was dark in a way that was like good and bad. It has taught me so much about myself and what I want out of life, what I don't want out of life. It has changed a lot of perspectives for me. You know, life is so fucking strange. And I'm coming to terms with like the strangeness of it all. And I think a lot of my sadness comes from not understanding it, right? Because I am someone that I feel like I need to understand everything. I'm the type of person where if I don't understand why something is happening, it bothers me. And I'm realizing life is not to be answered. There are no answers or solutions to life. You just do it, and you do it, and you do it, and you do it. And it leads you somewhere, and you take the steps from there. So I'm definitely going to work on not trying to think so far ahead into the future, and truly just take it a day at a fucking time. Culture right now is a mess. You know, AI is trying to take over art. We can't have that. So I feel it's important more now than ever for me to be vocal and to put myself back out there and to share my ideas. And if I want to be known as a poet, I have to start talking about writing more, showing you guys my writing process, because I still write, I just don't share it because of imposter syndrome. And I never really understood imposter syndrome until recently, and I think I suffer from that. As I said, I just feel like I don't even feel like I should call myself a poet or a writer. But simply to be a poet or a writer is someone that is writing poems, someone that is writing. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be shit. It doesn't even have to be published or public. It doesn't even have to be shared with one friend. It could be just to yourself. But if you are writing poetry, if you are writing, you are a poet. You are a writer. I've done some great things this year. I did my first short film, and that I wrote the screenplay for. If you guys haven't watched it, please check out my short film, There's a Hole in the Sky. I worked so hard on that, but I hardly post about it. I hardly promote it. I need to. I should be promoting that even right now. Every single fucking day I should be talking about, hey y'all, I made a short film called There's a Hole in the Sky, and you should check it out. Because I am proud of that. I'm proud that I did that. And that is, you know, my love for film has definitely blossomed so much this year, and I'm very happy that I did that for myself, and that I have, I guess, a little bit more physical evidence of my presence. But as I said before, I want like y'all to be able to hold something that I've created and to have that floating around the world. It just means a lot to me. So, and I've done things like that. I have my calendar, I did the poster, I have my Black Magic shirt that I did in 2020 that I'm very proud of, and the posters that went along with that project. They've been published in books. So there are evidence factors of my presence, but there's not an evidence that is just solely me, as opposed to a collaborative project with other artists that, of course, I am very grateful for, but I want to start, you know, making myself more of a priority, which I feel like I don't do that often. I'm just leading with faith, and I'm just leading with God, and I know God is going to send me in the right direction that I need to be in to get to where I need to be. And I'm trying to just speak in code, because I don't really believe in telling people plans and stuff, because there's a lot of evil demonic forces out there. But y'all know I am covered in the blood of Jesus, so return to sender, return to sender, return to sender to any negative and ill-willed or ill-intent spirits that may be watching this video. Joke's on you. She's covered in the blood of Jesus. Psalm 91. Okay, clock it. 2025 has been horrible. Like, I'm not going to lie. It has been a really, really tough year for me. I am someone that is able to bear it, who is able to go through life and just like keep pushing. I'm still very active on TikTok. I love TikTok, by the way. I know some people don't like the app, but like if you have like a little mental vibe, being on TikTok allows you to still be creative and consistent because it doesn't have to be long form, thought out content. In that way, I can literally just pick up my phone and talk or start crying. And granted, I can do that here too. Trisha Paytas, I mean, like, hello, she made her whole brand by just like sitting on her floor, talking, crying, eating, cosplaying. It doesn't have to be this full thing. I want to get back to posting my monthly snop list. I really enjoy doing those. Having the snop list made me just more attentive of the art I was consuming, my social media consumption, because to have a snop list, you can't be on your phone, right? You got to be reading books, watching film, having activities outside of just like scrolling on TikTok for hours. And social media, while I do love it, and it's something that obviously I'm posting on here, you know, we're posting, everyone's trying to make it their career in some way or form. And I do love social media, but my Spotify Wrapped really woke me up because my Spotify Wrapped wasn't even real because I spent so much of my time on TikTok that my listening hours were so low that the songs that were just coming on shuffle, like that I didn't even pick. Let's say if I was listening to Nicki Minaj and they will play like a rap song after it. And one of the most popular rap songs this year was Wham Whammy by Pluto and YK Nice. That song would just auto play on Spotify. I wasn't choosing that. And I'll just let it play, whatever. That song became my #1 most listened to song for 2025. And I don't even have it as a liked song. And the reason is because that song would just auto play on any random playlist that I would listen to. Fact is, if I wasn't on TikTok so much and like actually listening to music on Spotify, my Spotify would be more of an actual representation of myself. My Spotify Wrapped is wrong. This doesn't make sense. This isn't me. Something has to change. So I want to know, what are you guys planning to do for 2026? Like, what do you want to change? What do you want to see from my channel? It's just a quick little video. I just wanted to get on here, let you guys know I am okay, I am well, and I'm ready to get back into the saddle. And I know I've said that so many times, so many years, but I really do miss being on YouTube. I do miss my YouTube. It's hard to balance both YouTube and TikTok, especially with working full time. The economy is so bad, as they say. It's like this joke or this meme, I forget how it goes, but it's like the job market or the economy is so bad, I might fuck around and actually start chasing my dreams because it seems more of an actual option than actually just getting a new job, which is true. I feel like I have more chances of like going viral and making money off a TikTok video or having a viral TikTok shop video as opposed to me finding like a really good job in 2026 because the market and everything is trash. But I'm also not letting that like stop me because people are still getting jobs. You know what I mean? I feel like we're living in such a dire time. It's like this hive mindset. Everyone's financially struggling. There's no jobs. There's no jobs maybe for you, babe, but I rebuke that negativity. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I just want to pop in for my cinephiles, poets, and freaks and let you guys know I'm still here and I love you so much and I'm ready to get back active. I always think it's cringe when creators are like, what do you guys want to see? But honestly, what do you guys want to see from me? Let me know in the comments below. Love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video. Here's to accountability. Love you. Mwah. Bye.